Selfie.
Facebook is a fucking asshole. Fuck you and your fucking friend. Thumbs up for you whiny problems. My blows fly over your head. You train wreck. Fuck you. You suck. Eat shit.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 Show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Steve. And welcome to the M25 Show, where everybody is happy on the show today. Unless you heard the pre-show before we went live, and everybody was...
It's happy day here at the M25 Show.
Yes.
You know, I just realized something. Everybody's got problems.
Yeah.
That's right.
Everybody does.
But Steve's more important.
Yes,
Right.
mine are more important. That is true.
We only can hear his.
That's right. I'm so upset. I'm
Okay,
so upset.
Remember, we're live now, okay? Watch the names.
I don't give a shit. I hope everybody's watching.
They
I don't want to tell
probably
you. If you're watching, I think you're full of shit.
I second that.
Eddie,
Yes.
What? I second
you know
that
what?
emotion.
If Will was here, I'd choke him. Just because he's just a body. Take my frustrations out on him.
Put your arms around him.
And just choke yourself, and that's it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, after the show, when I get ready for bed, I'm gonna have a session with myself like no tomorrow.
You gonna choke it?
Oh.
Choke the chicken?
Yes, I'm gonna get the whole roll of tissue paper. Say fuck
Tissue
it. I'm gonna,
paper. I thought
yeah,
you used
the
paper towels.
paper towel. Yeah, the roll of paper towels, Costco
Tissue
brand.
paper breaks and sticks.
That's right. What is the Costco brand called again? Let's give them a little shout out.
Kirkland.
Kirkland.
yes.
I don't.
Kirkland. Come on.
I
you
use the other one.
It's Kirkland.
She uses Viva.
No, I use the B one. I use the B word.
What's the B? What's the B towels? What is that?
Bounty.
Bounty?
Bounty.
Oh,
The
yeah.
quicker
You know
picker
what?
upper.
I'll give Bounty credit. I got some of those one time, and those are pretty good. I'll give them a little
Yeah.
shout out. This is all
Absorb
right.
your
give
whole
them-
load.
You give them 4 stars.
Yeah, I give them. They're good.
You give them.
They're good.
You give them the hustler. Fully erect.
That's right. I give them 4 erections out of 4. They're good. That's a good one. I'll give them
Don't you remember
credit.
the old hustler when they used to review porno movies, like fully erect, 3/4 erect, half erect? You give it a fully erect.
I didn't know
Yes,
they did that.
Me either.
Well,
I think this is way
Albert-
back in the days when they had videos.
Alberto is deep into that
Yeah.
Hustler magazine, and he loved that. That's his magazine.
Yeah, do they even make them anymore? I haven't even seen them.
Hustler?
Yeah,
I think
I have
so.
no idea.
I don't know. Do they have them?
Do they even make Playboy anymore?
They do
I
without
don't
the
know.
women.
Without the women?
Yeah,
What?
they took out the pictures.
What?
Oh,
There's no-
really?
There's no naked women in Playboy?
No,
What do they have in there?
or they did for a while, and then they lost sales, so they brought them back.
Is it since Hugh died?
Holy mackerel.
Probably, I think his daughter or something. Somebody took over, wanted to
Oh.
take the magazine in a whole new direction. So it was all articles and news and interviews, no more news.
So when the
Can you
guys
get-
say I just read it for the articles, they weren't lying.
Yeah,
That is weird. I didn't know. Could you imagine Playboy with no naked ladies?
No. Can you get it digitally?
What, nakedness?
No,
Or-
no.
or
digitally,
Playboy.
Yeah,
Playboy?
the Playboy, the magazine.
You can get any digitally.
Probably, yeah.
Just
With
Google
the
it.
pictures?
I don't know. I haven't. Ask
you know what?
Alberto. He's the one
I-
talking about dirty magazines.
I haven't seen one in a long time. They used to have them in liquor stores, right? They had like a little
Yeah.
bookcase, like
Behind
a little book.
they had something in front of it.
Yeah,
I'm sure they still do, don't they?
I haven't seen one in a long time. Well, I haven't been in a liquor store in a long time, so I don't know.
Yeah, you don't really
I
need them. You
think-
can just look on the internet for
Right.
nakedness.
I think
that's
Playboy is
what-
now online
7-Eleven.
only. I don't think they're doing an actual magazine.
Ugh. Employee authority whores.
What's that?
What?
Authority attention whores? What would you call somebody like that?
Someone
What
like
is
what?
it?
Oh, a person in authority, a person in a
Who
place.
is a straight up fucking whore?
I have a couple of names, but I can't say them.
No, I'm just saying what would the definition of that be to you, Alyssa?
So they're seeking attention.
Yeah, that only their
A thirsty
way is,
bit.
yeah,
Thirsty
only their
hooker.
way is the right. Yeah, there you go. There, okay, yeah, a thirsty fucking hooker. Eddie, what do you think? A thirsty hooker, whether it's a girl or a guy?
Narcissist.
Let me say
I don't know.
something. Anybody that's out there in the workforce, if you're one of those, don't be one of those. Don't be
I don't
one of
know.
those. Like Alyssa said, what is it called, Alyssa?
A thirsty hooker.
Yeah, a thirsty hooker whore that's in
Oh,
authority.
you added more to it.
Yeah, I
Nice.
gotta add that horrid word in there. If you have if you are an authority of your job, or you have some kind of authority, hey, treat your people right.
Yep.
You know,
the pre-show is creeping into the regular show.
yes.
Right,
You know, I'm
right.
bringing the
Steve is
pre-show. Nobody heard the
angry.
pre-show. Yeah, I'm fucking upset, and I apologize to our guest that's in the waiting room watching this. I can't deal with stuff like that. It makes
Steve
me
needs to
very
vent for a
angry.
little while.
Yes.
Yes. Now, when we bring our guest on, I'm sure that he treats his people, because this guy is as a big actor, right? A producer, all that good stuff. And in order to make a movie and be in a movie, the people with, yeah, you got to be a little stern, but you treat your people right, the ones that are doing what you asked of them. And they're giving you their all because they want to make, let's say, our guest, they want to make this picture good and do what his vision is, right? Now, if you're just a straight screwball, a fuck up, hey, okay, I get it. You know, hey, get the hell out of here. We don't need you. You can talk crap on them, but if you're one of the good ones, why do that to the good ones, right? And yes, I'm bringing the pre-show into this show. Yes.
You're breaking rule number 1 for this show.
Oh, I'm breaking rule number 1, huh?
Yeah, we don't talk about work.
What's the second rule?
Who says I'm talking about work?
We
I'm
don't
talking
talk
about people.
the-
We
In
don't
the
talk about work.
workforce.
We're like Fight Club. You know, the first rule is the second rule.
You
no
know
work,
what?
no shot.
It
What else can we not talk
It
about?
angers me. It angers
Number-
me.
Number 1, don't talk about work. Number 2, keep your clothes on.
I'm
Except Alyssa, you know, you're free to break that rule.
not talking. I'm talking about people in the workforce. Everybody's in the workforce. Everybody.
Or not everyone.
Well, okay. Well, you're right. Not everyone, but
The
people who are
majority of people.
Just
in the workforce.
Just people in general. You got to treat people in general.
Yes,
You gotta treat
people
them
in general. Yes.
What do they say?
You're
What's it saying? Treat others
The way
Like
you want
you
to be treated.
as you treat
exactly.
yourself.
I couldn't think
Yeah.
of it.
The golden rule.
Yep.
Mhm.
The golden rule, huh? They should call it the golden shower rule because a lot of people piss on people. It's not right.
Well, that's the Eddie rule.
Yes. Okay, you know what? Okay. Here we go. Let's start the show over. Hello, everybody. This is the M25 Show,
Well,
and we welcome you today.
I gotta hear Facebook is an asshole, otherwise it's not a start over.
Well,
We have disgruntled employees
it's
here.
going to be a sweet show today. We got our guest coming on, and I hope I can say his name right because I swear we get these guests with these unique. I don't know if it's the spelling. They're unique names, and I hope I say his name right. I want to say, is it Beau?
How do
I
you
could
spell
see
it?
you in the waiting room. Is that go like this or go like this if I'm saying it right? Oh, I can't hear you, but nod yes if I said it right. Kind of. Okay,
do you
let's
spell
bring
it?
him up. It's okay. Well, it's spelled Beau.
Beau.
Yeah, I
Is
would
it
say
Beau?
Beau.
Okay, and last name I'm gonna give this Yotty. Yot. Okay, Yotty. Yotty.
Yachty.
Yoti?
Listen,
I'm thinking. I'm trying to do phonetics.
how
But
about
Beau, I think Beau is right. Beau.
Beau
Beau?
Yotty? Well,
Yachty?
why don't
Yoti?
I let's ask him. What do you think?
Yachty? Maybe it's Yachty.
Yachty?
Yachty?
What are you
I don't know.
from the parliament or what? Yachty?
Ah,
Well, let's ask him. Let's bring him out.
okay.
Here is actor,
Our guest.
writer, producer, our guest, and he will tell us how to pronounce his name properly because we are unfit to do it today. because of all this
You're unfit to
Disgruntlement.
do it today.
disgruntlement in the workforce. Hello, how you
The rest
doing,
of us are
sir?
happy. You have the problem, Steve.
Hello.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Steve, you got to go. You have to go with your first instincts because Beau Yotty was right. So
Beau
Beau Yotty.
you have to give
Beau
yourself more
Yotty.
credit.
Okay.
There you
Well,
go.
You win.
I never doubt
And-
myself, Beau.
Wait, hold on. Can I say something first?
Let's
Yes.
do this first. Hold on. Go for
Hold
it.
on. Let's put out the negativity
Okay.
because I don't know where to go with that. I mean, so we're here now. Let's all be happy and have fun.
That's right.
Exactly.
Negativity. Let's do that too.
Okay. Well,
But
that's
now,
very well
since I'm
said.
here,
Yes, Beau. How are you doing, Beau? I want to thank you for reaching out to us and you actually reach out to me and thank you for. I didn't know you watched the show and I checked out your page and very interesting and actor, writer, and producer. Correct?
yeah, absolutely. But no, seriously, thank you for having me on the show because I enjoy what you're doing and you entertain people, which nowadays is like kind of tough, I guess, with the whole I'm okay. I might make some enemies right now, but the whole reality show thing, that's not my thing. I hate it. I really do hate it. And I think it's like, as an actor,
Yes.
I think it's taking work away from actual people who entertain people. Instead of like keeping down production costs and just so you can film people acting a fool, which is not whatever. Hey, if people enjoy it, go for it. But that's not my thing.
That's reality. You don't
I think
dig
people have more
reality.
talent. I think humans have more. Yeah, exactly. And I think people have more talent than that. I think it's like what do they call that when you don't study for a test and you try to cheat off of somebody?
Oh, it's called
Take an easy
cheating.
way out. How about that?
Cheater.
Yeah, take it easy.
No,
way out.
there we go. I didn't want to say it. You said it, Steve.
It's called a cheater. Yeah, low down, dirty cheaters. Yeah, we like to see something that's written. We like to see something that's
Yeah,
got adventure. It's got somebody's mind that they put something on paper that they bring to life. We don't want to see a shit show.
yeah.
That's right.
Creativity somewhere.
Yeah, we want to watch a Beau Yotty movie. That's what we want to watch.
I hope.
Speak-
So. Hey, hold on a second here. Wait, hold on. Let me put everybody on a test here. Does anybody seen any of my movies?
No, I'm sorry.
I
Just
have
think
not.
it doesn't matter.
You know what? I might have, but not know
Whoa.
that I have
Look at
because
Alyssa
I
in
watch
there.
everything. No, I watch a lot of. I watch a lot.
Okay, Beau, why don't you shoot off a few movies and Alyssa will see if she's a movie buff over here.
Oh, listen, this is like a
I watch
this is a
everything.
test.
Yes, give us some movies
no,
that
No, go ahead. Sorry.
give us a name off some movies and we'll see if Alyssa has watched any of them.
Okay, let me put the features out first then. Personally, the movies I've made with Lone Gunslinger Pictures are Desert Wolf, Unearth the Curse of Nephthys, Loaded Monday. These are independent films, but I've been in I was Dexter Morgan's double in a couple episodes of Dexter, obviously.
Hmm.
Oh,
But,
Oh, really?
yeah.
I was
yeah,
gonna
I
say
don't-
you look a little
When I was
you look
younger,
a
I
little
looked like
familiar
Murder
to
right
me.
there. I don't know.
This look a little like Dexter.
Sorry, Steve. What'd you say?
Okay, so do you have a movie what's the most recent movie that you've been in that's out right now?
It's out right now. Well, can I talk about the most recent movie that's coming out right now?
Oh, you mean something we could look forward to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
called
let's do
For the
that.
Reward. Yeah.
What's it-
It's all for the reward because I've done a bunch of local stuff, but I mean that's not really my thing. I
Okay.
like westerns, which is it's not the fact that it's cowboys, which is cool, but it's
Okay.
the fact that they have some kind of like I don't know, moral. Not even really moral, just the good guy wins, you know. Nowadays
Right.
it seems like the bad guys are winning nonstop. I mean, I don't care what political affiliation you are, it seems
Yeah.
like the bad guys are taking charge of whatever they have to do. So
Why
I
is
like
that?
the old school, like one of my favorite movies is Tombstone. Just
Mm.
because, you know, the
a good movie.
good guys went out there, they didn't want to, but they did it because they assumed that was their responsibility.
Yes.
And now I don't think we have that anymore. And it's society, you know, there's like there's a gray area where it used to be a little black and white, and now it's just everything's gray. You could be good, you could be bad, and I don't think that's good for movie making, and I don't think that's good for film, because talking on the artistic side, I think you need a hero, and you need to know who the bad guy is, and we're missing that nowadays.
There's always that twist. There's that twist. You think they're good and they end up bad.
Yes, and you know what?
Yeah.
I like how you put that.
And
but
sorry.
Go ahead, Beau. Go ahead, Beau.
Oh, no, yeah, I was just gonna say, like, it started with Tony Soprano, right? Which he's one of the greatest characters of all time in cinema, or whatever they call it, episodic cinema, but it's HBO.
Okay.
But he's one of the greatest characters of all time. But he said it as, you're gonna root for the bad guy. He's gonna do what he has to do, but it's not moral, you know. Where in the old days, you're like, the good guy wins, he finds the girl, he saves the day. Superman. Perfect example. Superman, he'll fight to the death for what's right. Whereas now, I think we have more something along the lines of, you have to do what you have to do. So if you succeed, the movie's good. And the box office shows nowadays, there's no there's no middle ground. People don't agree with that. They want a good guy who he can go through whatever he has to go through, but he has to win at the end. You know, because everyone wants to be, they want to be good at the end. I mean, you don't want the bad guy winning.
Right.
Which have you watched the new episode of Dexter?
Dexter. Anybody seen Dexter, guys?
I think I've seen a few episodes. My kids have like watched every single episode.
I've never seen it. I'm interested in it, and I might watch it now because of him, Beau bringing it up. But Beau, why don't you tell us? I know it's about some dude who kills people, and is it out of joy or is it?
See, that's the thing. Well, that's what I'm talking about. From Tony Soprano to Dexter, which was a big jump, but he was a bad guy. He's a murderer. He's a psychopath. But
Dexter?
His father was a cop.
Yes.
Yeah, Dexter was.
Okay.
And his father was a cop, and he tried to turn that morality, or turn that negativity, psychopath, into some kind of morality. So he only killed bad people.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. So you should watch it, Steve. You really should.
Oh, so he's trying to do a good thing, even though he's doing a bad thing.
Yeah, which is
right.
Yeah, and they make it try to sound like he doesn't understand that it's good. It's just, that's the code, as they say in the show. But
Alyssa, have you seen this? Have you seen Dexter?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes, but I have been wanting to watch it.
Do you feel for him?
My kids loved it. My kids loved watching it.
Do you feel for the guy?
Yeah, because he's trying to make the world a better place by killing all the bad people, but yet he doesn't see that he's doing bad himself.
Wow. Now, is this a good thing? Is this a good guy, or is this a mixed up
I have
craziness?
A few names I can give him.
No, I mean, you know how Beau was saying, "Hey, we want a good guy," because we want a movie where there's a good guy who succeeds. But Dexter he seems to be trying to be a good guy, but yet they're throwing they're throwing that bad guy in there. Is it for the?
It's the psychopath.
For the ratings or whatever, or is it a good move?
I guess it depends on who you ask. Some people might think
he's a psychopath, so you can't expect him to be.
So is
normal.
he a good? Is he Beau? Is he the good guy? Where the movie that you want back? Is that a kind of movie you looking at, or is it a whole different? No.
Well, that's the dilemma, because I appreciate that he kills pedophiles or people,
murderers,
or serial killers, but he's also just channeling, trying to channel it to where that's how he gets his gratification, from killing people. So it's not like he cares about humans. But okay, I don't want to ruin the series for you since you haven't seen it.
Yeah, you know what? I almost want to hear it all right now, but yeah.
Probably well, there's still spoiler alert. Well, it's been like 20 years.
Yeah.
But,
okay. Let me say this: there's a new Dexter out, right? A new one that came back.
I'm not going to comment on that. But
it's no good. It's no good.
Not very good. It's pretty good.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about the old one then.
Yeah, let's talk about the old one. But as the series progresses, he talks about like how he becomes more human in the brain. He's like, I didn't think that change the subject just a tad. He falls in love with somebody, right?
Oh,
And he
wow.
didn't think that was possible as a serial killer or as a psychopath or whatever the heck he was.
Okay.
So he actually has emotions. He actually has it. So to me, killing people that are pedophiles is not a negative thing. That's kind of a positive thing.
So you're rooting for him?
That's what you got to watch, Steve. You
Okay.
don't know until you're there watching it, because I do. Yeah, absolutely. This is a serial killer who's killing a pedophile or killing another serial killer, but he's doing it in the vein of killing a bad person. You know what I mean?
Eddie, what do you think about this? Do you think is that somebody to root for? Dexter?
I think so. Yeah.
You root for him?
root
Alyssa,
for
you
him.
root for him? Even though he's killing bad people. That's a good thing,
Right.
but he's still
murdering.
killing. So
Right.
is that a movie
It's
that
kind
you
of
root
like,
for him as a
Yeah.
some people will cheer that on because that
right, because
sometimes
he's getting
happens
rid of all the bad.
He's getting
I
rid
mean,
of the.
it doesn't happen in what do you call those vigilantes or whatever, but in jail, you hear about people killing pedophiles and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and you hear people going, yeah, that's what should happen. Yeah, you have those kind of fans. Where I didn't know nothing about Dexter until I'm hearing it right now, which it's a pretty cool little story twist to it, because I just thought, well, he's just a maniac. He's just killing people. But what Beau just told me, and you guys, he's killing for kind of a reason.
Right.
But I guess he doesn't understand that.
Killing's wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
He's caught me in a dilemma.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, the dilemma. But his stepfather was a cop, so he made this code where you have to make sure this guy's guilty. You have to make sure that he's some kind of psychopath, and then you can kill him. So it wasn't like, oh, hey, this guy was whatever.
So he's got some
A method to his madness.
Yeah, he's got some kind of decency of a good head on his shoulders. He knows, like you say, he's got a code, and hey, I can only kill this kind of people or these. So, wow, who would think of a story like that?
Maybe a psychopath.
I was going to say another psychopath.
Hey, Beau, before we continue, Alyssa's right here up top. You see everybody's name. This is Eddie and Alberto, and this is the whole crew here. And once again, we welcome you on the show. And you have a new movie coming out called
For the Reward.
And is it a Western?
It's a Western, yeah. Okay. Can I tell you my inspiration behind this?
You know what? Let me blow you up here, and you sure can. Here we go. Boom. There we go.
There we go. Hey, that's a little too close. I'm a huge John Wayne fan and Clint Eastwood fan.
Yes.
It goes. Yeah, and it goes to what I said in the past, where obviously John Wayne was like the biggest superhero in the world before modern movies took place, right? And then like Clint Eastwood took over as kind of like Dexter, perfect example, the vigilante, the guy who won't stand for unjust, and he'll go do whatever he has to do, right? Basically, that's what his Westerns are built on.
Okay.
So in the modern world, there's a lot going on. There's obviously, everyone knows that. That's not like some revelation. But I designed this movie to focus on two bounty hunters. One was a guy and one was a girl. And they come together at this point where they both find that, hey, we're after the same bounty. We're after the same reward. So is money the thing, or is justice the thing? So each one of their own. Well, actually, all right. The female bounty hunter likes money. The guy had his family killed by a bunch of negative, ruthless people. So he has more justice on his mind. So I tried to bring together are you in it for justice, or are you in it for the money? And that's what this movie is based on. And it's a Western, I tried to take it a little old school.
And did you write it?
Yeah, I wrote it.
So you wrote it, and of course you're in it. I would imagine, right?
Hey, don't try to make me some narcissist.
Oh, hey, that's pretty.
He's the only one in it.
He's pulling all the roles.
Yes.
No,
he's pulling was it Eddie Murphy
Yeah,
in Dr. Dolittle?
Exactly. Hey, I don't play 5 characters, only one though.
That's awesome. I mean,
No.
Alyssa, you got a question for Beau?
So when is this going to come out? When are we able to see it? Is it already in
It's
production?
gonna
Is it?
Yeah, it's gonna come out in June. We just finished. We had like 2 final scenes to film with a sunset, which is kind of tough to catch because you got 20 minutes at the most to film
Right.
that scene and get the dialogue and the shot and everything. So we just filmed that. It looks incredible. Have you seen Tombstone? Anybody?
Yes.
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 Yeah, you know how they have that scene where they're riding across with the carriage and the horses, and they have that sunset behind them, which is just the orange lights
Right.
up the sky. That's what we were
nice.
trying to go for. I mean, I don't know if we caught it. The audience will see if we caught it, but that's what we were rooting, or that's what we were going for. And it took a little while, but I mean, that's filmmaking, so you gotta do
And
what you have to.
and
do
it comes out in June. You said?
Yeah, I'll
next
let
month?
you know the exact date, but definitely June.
So is it going to be streamed? Can we see it? Where can we see it?
At your house? Where can we watch this thing at?
Well,
In the backyard?
come over my house and we'll watch it in the theater room.
It's party
We got
time.
room for 12
Yeah.
people. So
All right.
12
I love
people.
me some popcorn.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We got 4 already. So
Is it
I don't
at
think
a
the cast can make it more.
is it at a theater? Is it a streaming thing? Is it DVD
It will be
or
yeah, definitely will be theater here in Tombstone, Arizona, obviously,
oh
which
okay.
is where all the action happens, but also in Phoenix. A lot of local theaters. Do you guys have Harkins? I don't know. AMC. How about that?
AMC.
Yeah, we have
AMC,
AMC.
yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I'm an
We'll film
A-lister.
here, we'll film here locally, premiere it, sorry, here locally. And then we'll do, it'll be on Amazon, it'll be on video on demand, and it'll be everybody or everywhere.
Oh,
so
nice.
Really?
Yeah. They won't, yeah.
So when you say AMC, what
AMC
is
on demand?
AMC on demand
no.
or AMC
No,
theater?
But yeah, sorry. AMC is that we have a Harkins here, which is our theater in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is like, well, that's what I'm saying.
Kinda
It's
like
It's like
AMC.
AMC.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
So it'll be local here. And then, hey, if it gets picked up, I don't know where it goes, but from
I
there
get
on,
it.
definitely here. Yeah. And then for Amazon for sure. And then all those streaming services.
Okay. So
Nice.
so we get to watch it on stream. Well, hopefully it gets picked up and it gets played in theaters. For your sake, it'll get played in theaters everywhere. But if you want to watch it right off the bat when it comes out, you could just pay for it on, like you said, on Amazon or what's another streaming?
There's
There's a lot.
Vimeo,
There's Netflix.
Hulu.
Voodoo.
No, not Netflix. That's a different.
No, Netflix.
We'll get on that topic if you want to, but that's still different.
YouTube.
Hulu, Peacock.
If you want to work as a slave, take your movie to
Peacock.
Amazon or to Netflix. You don't get paid for much.
Oh,
Ne-
okay.
So Amazon better?
Oh, Amazon for sure. Yeah, no Netflix. No, definitely
Okay,
not. I like to actually get some return so I can give it to people. And then the thing about it is, like financial. Obviously, that's important to pay rent, but the financial part for me is to make the next movie. It's not about exactly. It's not about paying the rent or that kind of thing. It's putting money into the next film. Which, can I say something?
You sure can. That's why you're here.
Yeah. We're gonna do a Cursed Frontier, which is gonna be the next movie, which is gonna be a vampire flick, but set in one of my favorite TV series was how am I gonna forget it? Charles Ingalls.
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So Little House on the Prairie with vampires coming in, that it disrupts the whole universe. So that's kind of my thing. That's what I'm gonna do on the next one. And so all that funding, whatever we make from Lone Front or For the Reward, is going to go to Cursed Frontier.
Nice, Eddie.
That's
what do you
why
think
I try
about
to tell people it's tough if you don't have a studio behind you, but you do not have to play by studio rules. So they're not telling you what to do. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Which is awesome.
like Amazon and stuff like that. Is that what you mean?
Well, the studio atmosphere, like Amazon, we can put whatever. If you have like a base that you put a bunch of movies on, you can put whatever you want on Amazon. But to get streamed or produced by the studios, you have to go by their guidelines, which I'm not good. And any creative person will tell you that's not good. I don't care if you're right, left, anything. It's political. You should not have restriction on creativity. You shouldn't, because it obviously it stunts creativity.
It takes away from
Mhm.
something you
Yeah,
may be
that's true.
doing, right? Something you may be doing, it might take away from it.
Well,
and that's
because
not good.
you exactly you have to like put a narrative out there that doesn't go with it necessarily what you want. Because people they don't have to like it, but people can watch it.
Exactly. Eddie, you got a question for
I
Beau?
don't know.
Is it?
See, but as an artist, that's not a rebel. That's like a normal thought. Like if you disagree with somebody, put it out there. They disagree with it. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it should be able to.
Right?
It's your project that you shouldn't have to change it if it's in your mind. Whatever you're creating, I mean, that's what you created. Why have somebody change it? No sense in even
Yeah,
making it.
and that's what the studios do. They even like who's a writer. Well, okay, Tom Cruise, for example, right?
Mhm.
He does his thing and he does it well. Regardless of what anyone says, he makes a lot of money doing what he does. And
Mhm.
studios will come in and tell him what to do.
Oh,
This is what
does
you
he
have
do
to
it?
do.
Does he
I
do
don't
it?
know anymore. That's Tom Cruise. He does what he wants. That's Tom Cruise.
He's got a little pool now, right?
He's got
He's
a
got
lot
He's
of
got a
work.
little say in what he does.
Eddie, you got a question for Beau?
Is there any nudity in the movie? No.
Oh, Eddie, what does it matter with
That's
you
a
over
Steve
there?
question. That's a Steve question.
No, but no. How how when you're directing the movie? What who directs when you're in the or how do you direct yourself?
When he's in the scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. It really is tough because I have a monitor where I can see what's going on. But to be honest with you, I don't want to direct.
Mhm.
I don't. I want to act. I want to write, and that's it.
Mhm.
But when you have things that people won't get or don't understand, or there's not enough talent in a certain area, you have
Mhm.
to do what you have to do. You have to finish the movie. It's not something that you can. I don't know what. For the reward, for example, we finished principal for photography in August, late August, and I had a couple more scenes I wanted to film. Whereas if I was just the director on the film, I would have seen that already, and I would have filmed that while I was there on location at the actual Western town. So it does, Eddie. It definitely does have its faults.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not fun.
It's not easy.
And
So,
Yeah,
is,
not at all.
so the town where you film, is it like it's just for filming it, or is it like an actual place, or is it just
Like a lot.
or just
Oh yeah,
just
no,
prop?
I'll give them a plug. No, I'll give them a plug for sure. It's in Benson, Arizona. It's called Gammon's Gulch, and they have the wife. Well, what a widow is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Widow
Her
owns it
husband's
now.
passed away.
The husband, yeah, her husband passed away, and he put together the whole set, and they filmed some good stuff there.
Oh,
And
okay.
Huh.
she kept it alive by just saying, "Hey, I don't care about the money. Come here, pay a fee, but
Mhm.
just to keep us, going." So the whole set is in Gammon's Gulch. It's built. It's ready to go. Like Steve, if you had a movie today and you had a script, you could go film there. So
oh, so you
Oh,
could
nice.
it's pretty awesome.
you could film the whole thing in that place. You could
Yeah,
basically
we
film the
filmed
whole
it
thing
about
there.
Yeah, we filmed it in about 6 days, which was, I mean, incredible compared to Hollywood productions. But when you actually have independent films where you got a budget, you got to focus
Hurry
and
up.
go.
Mm-hmm.
But we actually lost the day. We actually lost the day because there was a huge rainstorm, and where we were staying, some of the cast was staying. There was a wash. You know what a wash is?
No.
Okay, if you drive through Arizona, there's like a bunch of bridges, and just like this is the bloodbath wash or whatever it's called. And you look down and you're like, wait a minute, this is like dry. Why would anybody put a bridge here? I found out that when there's a rainy season, you can't pass. So a lot of the cast on I think the fourth filming day couldn't come to set because
Oh.
there's nobody who could pass the wash. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So it's a bridge. There's no water, but You can't.
All
I
of a
don't
sudden,
understand.
there's tons of water.
Oh, all of a sudden there's
No,
tons of water.
Yeah,
That's what
sorry.
I'm
There's a bridge.
understanding.
Yeah, there's a bridge on a lot of the washes. Like if you drive to Arizona, there's always a blood bath wash or whatever wash, and then you get places where they say it's a wash, but they don't have a bridge over it, so they don't assume that it's gonna rain during the summer or whatever.
So what the heck is a bloodbath wash? I don't. I'm lost. I'm lost here. What the hell is
All
that?
right.
Is that a movie? Is that your next movie?
We'll go back a little bit then. Let's go back to 1890, where there was a bunch of the American Indian Wars, right?
Okay.
And they were going through. They had the caravans and the horses and all that stuff. So there was a certain direction they had to go through.
Okay.
And it's basically like high tide. If we put it in like normal
Or like
terms.
a flash flood, no?
like a roaring
There you go.
like a
But
roaring
like
river.
a flash flood. All of a sudden, there's tons of water.
yeah,
Wait a
and
minute.
it's constant. It'll last like 2 days. That flash flood.
Okay.
So-
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on
Yeah.
1 minute here. So Alyssa and Eddie, you all of a sudden are experts in this.
No, I've seen
Me and
movies and
Eddie are
I,
experts
That's what
in
I heard.
everything.
Okay, what the hell's going on? Okay, I've never heard. So there's
I've
no
seen
ocean.
movies. No, it's like say
High
Little House,
tide?
Little House on the
Yeah.
Prairie, for example, when they're like in a buggy, they're crossing a bridge
Yes.
and they can't because the water's rushing, so
Yeah, there's too much water over
too much water at
yeah.
once.
I've seen them trying to cross a lake. There's no bridge where they try to get the horses in there and but I don't see no damn bridge.
It's like a flood.
So you're saying it has a
Hey,
bridge,
it's like you're
but
at
then the
Universal
water's over it?
Studios. Like at Universal Studios when all that water comes down
Yeah.
the hill.
Oh, get out of here! That's not even correct.
It is in Arizona.
So when you're in the little trolley in Arizona and you look to your left and you see a big old flood coming towards you, that's what a bloodbath is.
Yeah, means don't cross. Do not
Yeah.
cross.
It's probably a blood
And it's a
bath
bridge?
because a lot of people died.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. I did not know this, Beau. This is very. I think I'm
Educational.
learning a lot here. It's very educational today.
I didn't know it either. So.
So it's called. So they have bridges in Arizona that, if it rains hard enough, it'll basically go over the bridge and you can't pass it. That's pretty high. That's a high. I mean, these bridges I would imagine are in the air.
No, for sure.
They're not low, right? Or they're up in the air. I don't know. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
If you're talking Little House on the Prairie, that might be low.
I don't think they're elevated. I don't think they're elevated bridges. I think they're ground level, and it's kind of like a canal, I guess, on the bottom.
It's not like the Golden
It's
Gate
level
Bridge.
with the street or with the road.
Why would you make a
It doesn't go
bridge
up.
level with
It's
the road?
definitely not the Golden Gate Bridge. I know that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not the Golden Gate Bridge where there's
That's what
that
I'm
much
thinking.
between the water and the.
Hold on.
It's just
Alyssa,
Yes.
it's a little elevated just for safety's sake.
yeah.
I guess that's why they did it. But there's also,
Not-
honestly, there's a lot of there's a lot of roads that are like, don't cross if there's water coming. Yeah, they don't warn you. There's no bridge.
Look both ways before you
screwed if
cross.
live a long time.
So can you get swept away and never be found
Oh,
again
yeah.
on one
Yeah,
of those?
no.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It's
You
like,
could.
what's
you'll
that
never
called?
be
get
found?
swept
tsunami?
away in 6 inches of water.
People die.
It's 6
like,
inches of
burn.
water. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What is this? 6
You've
inches
never
of
heard
water?
of that?
How
Yeah,
tall
when
are
there's
you
a
if you
flash
die in 6
flood-
inches of water?
Wait a
You
minute.
can drown.
it-
You can drown in
6 inches
of
isn't
water.
that big. Trust me.
No, it's not. But it goes fast. It goes fast and hard, and will knock you off your feet.
6 inches, and it'll take you away, and you'll never be
Yeah.
found again.
Well, I'm sure you'll be found dead.
6. I can see going to where's that place over there in not Las Vegas, but the other place where you go gambling.
Reno,
Henderson?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City,
Laughlin.
Tonga,
Oh,
that-
Laughlin.
That
Oh,
river.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
river.
Yeah, I
Havasu.
can see getting caught up in something like that, and yeah, you're gone. They may never find you, but 6 inches of water—that's a bathtub.
I know someone that drowned at that river.
Yeah, I can understand that
Hold
because
on a second, Eddie.
that's a river.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
how did someone drown in 6 inches of water? I'm not being like I'm
Oh no,
not.
not in 6 inches. He fell off a boat on
The Laughlin.
in Laughlin.
The Laughlin
Oh, wow.
River.
Oh, okay.
He fell off a boat in Laughlin.
That's
and
what I'm saying. I can understand that.
he
Yeah.
got,
but
he got swept away.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. But Alyssa's saying that this 6-inch terror.
Will knock you off your feet. I'm not saying it's going to kill you, but I mean, it could knock you off your feet.
And where can this be found in Arizona?
No, anywhere.
Hold on a second. 6 inches of water can knock you off your feet.
I got it. Now that's a movie, Beau. You got to make this one.
That's it. Watch out for the 6 feet terror or 6 inch. Sorry, not even 6
Yeah, not 6 feet. 6-inch
6
terror.
inches is all you need.
Hey, that could be. I could start that one. 6-inch terror. There you go. Beau, let me know when you need me on set. I'll be there.
We're gonna film. You ready? Hey, Steve, you're gonna be the lead character, and we're gonna do
With
it.
this 6 inches.
6-inch.
You have to start
6-inch terror,
practicing being
man.
knocked off your feet. 6 inches of water.
Alyssa will be. She'll raise the gates and let the water go and knock me off my feet. 6 inches of death. Oh Lord, I never heard of something. Alyssa, are you're really serious
Yeah,
about this?
for real. That's why they say like don't cross a stream when you think, especially when it's been raining, just not cross the stream, because all of a sudden like a flash flood can come. And a flash flood isn't always huge amounts of water. It's just a
Steady
little bit of
stream.
water that is very rapid and very hard. So it will knock you down. Not necessarily kill you or drown you, but it can knock you down.
6 inches doesn't even go over your shoe.
Well, my Nikes were knocked off, so
I can see if it's maybe up to the knees or the waist, and it's like
It can
coming
make
like
you
100
lose your
miles.
balance.
6 inches?
Mhm.
I think
Wow.
maybe a lot of people underestimate the
Yeah,
the
they
power
do.
of
They don't realize.
Okay, I know exactly
And-
what 6 inches is. Okay,
Let me tell you,
I know. Okay.
you can probably drown in 6 inches of water, because I have
Face down.
true
maybe.
story. I was taking a bath, kind of a hot bath,
Here
stood
we
up
go.
and fainted, woke up in water.
oh
The
yeah,
bathtub had not the bath water didn't drain all the way. So when I woke up from fainting, I was in water, and I'm like, I could have just totally drowned in a little bit of water.
I'm very flattered that you fainted. Were you thinking of me? I'm very flattered, and thank you. Thank you so much.
No, but
There's
I'm
a
saying I'm
movie.
sure it can happen.
But
you
you
know.
see, if you landed on your face,
Wait,
you
hold
probably
on a
would-
I
second.
did.
Hold on a second. Just for Alyssa, just for like film wise, I get
Yes.
it. You can drown in 6 inches of water, but you got to get it. It's got to be a powerful force if it's going to knock you off your feet.
It is. Usually it is. That's why they say, don't underestimate a flash flood.
Eddie, 6 inches
Yeah.
of
Well,
fast moving
and-
water. Can that take your feet from you? You think, Eddie, with your big boots?
With your steel-toed boots.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess
Just-
if all the conditions are right, I guess yeah. I would say yeah.
What is it, like a 6 tsunami? A 6-inch tsunami?
It's just
Flash
the
flood.
water. Water is dangerous, especially when it's
Oh,
it's
hey,
going
you-
fast and stuff.
You don't
Yeah,
have
and
to
it's
tell
heavy.
me. Yeah, but 6
You ever
inches,
carry a
though.
bucket of water, and how heavy is that?
Yeah, but that's bigger than 6 inches. A bucket. I'm
But
okay.
you
6
you
inches.
kind of think like, oh, bucket's not that much water, but it's freaking heavy.
Okay,
Hold on
you
a
know,
second. People, hey, honestly, Steve, people do die here from flash floods.
Yeah.
believe
Because
it.
a lot of the roads are up and down, but it's not 6 inches. It's like
it's
a lot of
I
water.
don't know, maybe it maybe 5 feet, maybe
4 or 5 feet. I can see
Yeah,
I
they-
can see
they can
even
kill your
waist-
car.
waist high. If it's coming like fast,
Like,
of course
like,
it's gonna
Yeah.
take you. You
like at the
you
beach
can't-
when you get hit by a wave, you not. I mean,
yeah,
that's
they
a lot
can-
of water, but
It'll knock you down.
yeah, but especially if like it rains a lot and the water. I mean, look at the damage water does to roads and bridges and
Mm-hmm.
whatever it's in its path it takes.
Okay, guys, I will not fight you anymore on this. I agree. 6 inches. Hey, Beau, let's get this movie going. Alyssa, get credit for the
6-inch
6-inch terror. The
That,
6.
that might actually be a different movie, and I don't know where we go with that because I don't make those movies.
There will definitely be nudity in this one.
The water monster.
The water monster.
The water monster.
All right, Alyssa. Since let's get the 6-inch terror girl here, and you get one more question before we get out of here with Beau.
So the movies that you've made in the past, where can we see those? And like, if we go and just like maybe Google you, will it give us a list? Are you on that IMBD website? Where can we see you?
Yeah, definitely go to IMDb. Everything's on there. Also, we have a Lone Gunslinger Pictures Roku channel, which all our films are on there. Well, it has a fee, obviously, but it's a one-time fee, and it's not like you have to pay for everything. You pay one time, and you get access to all the movies. And
On Roku?
and then there's Roku. Yeah,
Roku. Okay.
yeah, Roku, Lone Gunslinger Pictures, and then there's obviously Amazon. You can watch any movie on Amazon. And also we're on Vimeo. They have a video on demand service, which is big internationally. So,
I got
if you're out of the country, you can watch it there.
I got a question for you. Okay, say I'm just gonna throw Amazon out there. Say I want to see one of your movies on Amazon. Can I just type your name in and it'll give me a list of your movies, or do I have to actually type in the name of the movie?
No, definitely. Yeah, just type my name. You'll get a bunch of stuff, and not only the stuff that that we produced, but also other films I've been in. So
that's the easiest way, Alyssa.
Easiest way.
Okay.
And on Amazon, they rule the world. So
Beau,
Right.
Just type in Beau Yotty.
Yep.
And all the movies he is in, just everything you've been in, pretty much, right? That's on Amazon.
Everything, yeah. Actually, I think at this point, everything. It really does. It rules the world. There's and well, they own IMDb too, so I assume it helps them.
Well, of course, he's going to be on there.
Yeah. So.
All right, Eddie, you got a last question for Beau?
Yeah, Beau, when you double for somebody, what does that mean? You do like everything that they don't want to do, or do they, or is it something dangerous, or?
Are you like a stunt double?
Yeah.
Well, I assumed that was when I accepted the position. I assumed I was going to do dangerous things, but no, it's just wearing a suit or driving the Dexter mobile, what I call it, that Ford Explorer, whatever the heck he had. You just drive to a location, you get out and you walk in, and from far it looks like Dexter, but it's you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
I must have changed, well, definitely with the facial hair, but
yeah.
I can listen. Can you see it? Can you see the Dexter? I can too now. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I need to dye my hair red? Because I didn't get any work in this recent series.
Oh.
Oh, so he's a redhead or what? I don't know.
Yeah,
is he redhead?
Well, he wasn't, but now he is. So.
Oh, he changed his hair. Is he trying to hide or what?
Is it the same actor?
Yeah, same actor.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
The funny thing is, I guess I look a little smaller because I'm about 6 foot. Well, I'm 6 feet tall, a little over 6 feet, and I'm a size large to be like if it's loose. And all his stuff was medium, so they brought it to me, and I was like, I can't fit in this. Buttons.
Got the wrong double.
They had to buy some new clothing so I could walk in like Dexter.
So is Dexter tall? Okay. Is he tall or is he shorter? Or I don't know. The actor.
Hold on. No, he's not. He's not taller than me. But can I tell you a story that's pretty cool? Because I was a fan of Dexter, a huge fan of the show.
Yes.
And I was like, of course I'll do that. Are you crazy? Because they film everything in Los Angeles, but they film the exteriors. Like you can't film the ocean and some exteriors that are in Miami. Mm-hmm. So I did the 2 or 3 seasons as the Miami body double of him. So the first time I met him, he was walking towards me. The sun was behind him. I couldn't see it. Like I couldn't see him. There's a shadow. Yeah. And he's walking down this dock towards me. And I was like, man, he looks like Dexter. And it was just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
eerie?
As a fan of the show, like, Dexter's coming straight at me. He's going to kill me.
He's going to kill me.
Yeah, he walks up and he just nods. He's like, how you doing? And that was it. He walked through fast. And we made fun of me because they put a wig on at the time to look like himself. Yeah, it was pretty.
So that was the only encounter you had with him?
Yeah, no, but well, no, I had another encounter where he was talking to me about all the work he did and how much work he had to put in to be where he had to be, right now, and how it's not easy. No, he's a very good guy. He's very friendly, very approachable. He's just and very upfront, honestly.
So he's not the guy he is in the show.
He did not kill me.
Okay, he's not that guy.
No, he's not that.
Well, I
It's
hope
just-
not, because then that means you're like a pedophile or a murderer or
Yeah, exactly.
serial
Yeah.
killer.
I never thought about it that way, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad I'm saved. Thank you, Dexter.
All right, Beau, we want to thank you for coming on. It's been awesome. We learned a lot. I learned about bloodbaths. I learned about 6-inch death. We learned a lot. I learned to go to Amazon and just type your name in, and all your movies that you've been in will pop up, hopefully. What else did we learn, guys? We learned a lot of stuff from Beau.
We learned he has a movie coming out next month.
Yes,
Was it
in
Lone
June.
Star Pictures. Lone
For the
Star Pictures.
reward, a Western.
It's
Yeah.
a Western,
The
and
Western.
you
Lone
act in
Star.
it.
Yeah, and it has for all those the modern world has their you got to have the male and the female leads, which are strong. There's not one stronger than the other. And Lisa Barnes plays the female lead, and I play the male lead. So, and honestly, we did a really good job because we tried to incorporate the old school Western into, like, how nowadays everything's dark.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know, but the old, like, in actual the West, a lot of them wore red shirts and like pink shirts. They were trying to be bright. So
Ooh.
we didn't go that bright, but we brought it brighter than the local or the normal black and brown and that kind of thing.
You didn't go magenta or nothing like hot pink or nothing like that, right?
Neon green.
That's a whole nother movie right there. Okay, one more time. What is the new movie called coming out in June?
For the Reward.
For the Reward.
For the
Listen,
Reward.
remember
There you
that.
go.
So we're gonna watch
I've
it.
got it.
We're
Yeah.
gonna
And
watch
it's
the
Lone
first-
Gunslinger Pictures.
Yeah, pictures.
Okay.
Maybe I can
Do-
come back on with you guys when we release it.
Yeah, let us know the day, and we could hook something up, and that way we know when it comes out, so we can watch it that day, or if possible, we can watch it beforehand, and
Maybe I
then
can give you a
on,
preview.
and then we
Oh, a
can talk
sneak
about it.
preview.
Yeah.
Is there horses in the movie?
That's what happens when you have poll, right? You can see the movie early.
Yeah.
Yeah, or even when it comes out, we can watch it when it comes out, and then have you on like the next day or something like that. That way, we've seen the movie and we could talk about it. And of course, me, I don't do spoilers, right, Alyssa?
Nope.
Oh, is there horses in the movie?
You better believe it.
Oh,
And,
No
and
Western without
do
horses.
you have a double for yourself, or you do your
No,
own
for the
stunts?
horse.
No,
you
I
gotta-
gotta do the, I have to do the stunts. There's
Oh,
actually
okay.
there's a stunt where me and the other lead, the leading lady, we
Mhm.
do this thing where I don't know. Should I say this? Yeah, okay, whatever. There's a scene where I'm wounded and I'm in the shack trying to heal, and she shows up and she's like giving me all this nonsense about, because she's a bounty hunter. She's basically my rival. She's trying to get the reward before I get the reward, right?
Okay.
She comes in just checking on me because at her heart she's kind of a good, she is a good person. She doesn't want things happen to good people. So we're there, we're talking and everything, and then the bad guys come in and we do this, like, we're rolling around firing pistols, and it's pretty cool. I think you guys you're gonna like it. It's definitely action oriented. So
I like that stuff.
it
I
was
like
fun.
that stuff.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to be on the lookout. Please give us a message when the movie is ready to be streamed so we can check it out, and then we'll set something up with you to come back on, and we'll talk about the movie.
I appreciate it. Can I say one thing more to you?
Yeah.
Steve?
Hold on one second. Let me blow you up, because when somebody wants to ask me
No,
a
this
question,
isn't big. This is not something important.
I want to put you on the spot here.
You're
Hey,
on
here
the
we go.
spot.
But for no reason.
Okay, well, let's do something prettier.
There we
you
go. There we go. Look at that. And actually, that's where I'm going with this. This is
Okay, what's
actually
up?
where I'm going with this.
What's up?
I have a Seattle Mariners hat on because I'm from Seattle, but
Yes,
I was
sir.
a huge Oakland Athletics fan. And
Okay.
when I'm watching your show, Steve,
Yes.
my favorite player was Jose Canseco growing up. and you have like the same mannerism, the way you talk and everything. I was like, what the heck? Is this Jose
funny.
Canseco in podcast form? What's going on?
I do carry a big.
Hold on a second. From what I've learned about him, I'm not a fan of him now, but way more fan of you. So
Nice.
congrats
Well,
to you, Steve. You overtook mine.
I am the Jose Canseco. What do you call it? The reboot.
Nah,
Or I don't know what you call it.
The podcast version is what you are.
Yeah, I'm the podcast version of Canseco.
He got hit in the,
I carry a
Way
big bat.
better, way better.
Steve got hit in the head like
Bat,
Jose
a
Canseco.
6-inch bat.
Yeah, I carry a big 6-inch bat. Hey,
How
Alyssa,
for
I
that
thought you
6-inch
always
water
said
though?
size doesn't matter, right?
No.
Unless it's water, then it can swim
Oh,
your
that's
way.
it's water.
Hey,
yeah.
okay, so wait. Let me just show you. I Googled, can you drown in 6 inches of water?
Oh,
and it
Lord, here we
says
go.
they can drown in less than 2 inches.
Yeah, but if you
What?
pass out in it, I don't know if it can
Exactly.
take you off your feet.
Yeah, face down if you go to sleep.
Yeah,
If you go to
you're
sleep,
drunk.
if you're
Like if
knocked
you-
out.
If you're butt
Yeah.
naked, Alyssa, and you lay down in the water face down, then you might drown.
That's what happened to me in the shower.
Now,
You
Alyssa,
died already?
wait a minute, hold
No.
on. Bo,
I actually
listen to
woke
this,
up.
Bo. If Alyssa's butt naked and she's flipped on her back, she won't drown in any levels of water. She'll float. Trust me. Beautiful body she's got.
Yeah, life saving.
Yeah. All right, Bo, we gotta get out of here.
We got
I wanna
floating
thank you.
devices.
Yeah, she's got
Right.
floating devices back there. It's very, so if we're together, I'm just grabbing on to Alyssa. And we'll float away somewhere. All right, guys, we gotta
Hey,
get out
thank
of
you guys
here.
so much for having me on. Seriously, thank you.
Thank you, Bo.
Yeah, thanks for
What I'm going to
coming.
do is I'm going to watch one of your movies. I'm going to look it up after the show, and I'm just going to pick one and watch it.
Sounds
Check
good
you
to
out.
me.
Check out your.
Don't
your
blame
movies.
me for what you watch. That's all.
Yeah, well,
Watch at your own risk.
watch it at your risk. But we will be looking forward to the new movie coming out in June. And listen one more time. What's it called?
For the reward.
For the Reward, starring Beau
Reward.
Yotty and his team. And I'm sure it's going to be good. It sounds exciting, a lot of action, a Western, and we're looking forward to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you guys so much.
You take
You're
care, and
Thank you
please
so much.
keep in contact and let us know when this movie's ready to be watched.
Definitely will. Thank you.
All right, Beau, you take it easy.
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, that was Beau Yotty, actor, writer, and
Director.
director, producer, all the above.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are too much with that water. I don't.
Now I'm going to Google if it'll knock you off your feet. I kid you not.
6 inches is not that big, though.
That's what she
You,
said.
you girls should know that. You always only 6 inches. So that's so little and tiny, but you turn it into water, it'll knock you off your feet, huh?
Yeah,
I'm going
I
to start
think
using
so.
that line. Girls start saying that I'm too small. Say, it'll knock you off your feet, woman. Ask Alyssa. She knows 6 inches of water.
6 inches.
Oh, that's too much. Let me see here. Okay, when we come back from our, I got to play this short Natural Wonders thing. I
Okay,
got-
look.
An anklet. Does everybody know what an anklet? Okay, before Alyssa tells us about. Okay, why don't you read it?
wait.
I trust you.
There.
Oh Lord, I can't.
It says 6 inches of water can make you fall.
Yes.
Oh, God. Well, you know what? You probably got to have all the right. There's got to be a
telling you,
tornado.
if it's like
There's
a
got to be a
flash flood.
tornado that makes it into a spout.
No, if it's moving water, it will make you fall.
Why are you so strong
You
on
don't
6
believe
inches
me.
of water? Eddie,
don't
do you
believe
believe
me.
this? Alberto, can 6
Yes, I believe
inches
it.
of water knock you off your feet?
That's what everybody says. I've never experienced it.
But how fast is that really going? Like 500 miles an hour?
I guess a regular,
Just a regular stream?
Regular stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Knock you off your feet? Not even a super
that's-
speed?
It
That's
doesn't
good.
seem realistic, but it is.
We need to do this. We need
You
to
could
go
be
somewhere.
the tester, Steve. We're going to take you.
Hey, the water has to be moving. And, it can't be like a
Okay.
Yeah, it has-
you
it
fill
has to
a
be
swimming
moving.
pool with 6
So-
inches, and it has to be
Yeah,
So
Rapid
listen-
moving.
rushing
Alyssa
water.
knows about all
Kinda
this stuff.
like-
Where can we
kinda-
go? Where can we go do this?
I'm sure they can figure it out somewhere.
Arizona.
Silk City.
Silk
Arizona.
City. What this guy talking Soap City? Of course you're gonna fall down. It's slippery. That's a slippery slide. Your feet can cling on to the rocks and everything in the,
Well, I'm
the
sure
wild.
maybe they have a lazy river or something. We just
The hell's a lazy river?
it's
You don't
like
know what
one
a
of those
lazy river is?
long pool. You just like float. It looks like a river.
Yeah, you just sit
But
in
it's,
it.
it's a
It's
swimming
kind of
pool.
like
Just-
Yeah.
You
it's
just
like
float.
the
It's like
pool
you lay
version of Havasu.
like you lay on a raft and you just kind of just
Yeah.
float around.
Yeah.
Around.
But
You
it's an
follow.
actual, it's not a river. It's an actual swimming pool. It's man-made.
Okay, but I know what you're talking about. Those river things. Now that is not 6 inches. That's a whole river right there.
Okay, well, we don't have to fill it up the whole way.
Okay,
Just
well, where I want to go in the real deal. Where can I
You have
go?
to go like in the mountains somewhere.
we'll have to wait
Arizona.
for a flash flood.
So we got to go all the way to the mountains to find 6-inch stream.
Or wait for it to rain. We don't get it very often out here because we don't get very much rain.
Yeah, we're in
Okay.
a drought.
So have you
Okay.
ever seen like when it's
This guy.
when it's raining and the gutter?
Yes.
See how fast that water moves?
Yes, and that's my
Yes.
point right there. How tall is a curb about? An average curb? At least what?
About
5
6
inches?
inches.
Okay,
Yeah,
5 or
about
6
6
inches. I've walked through that. It didn't knock me over. And it was
But
one of those
it's only
times where
this wide. But if it's like,
it's a street wide. It's a whole street.
If all the conditions are right, you'll
Not a
fall.
whole street.
yeah, you'll
I
fall.
mean, if it's a whole street, you got a real problem on your street.
Right.
Well, because some streets flood like that. Some streets don't. You know that. I mean, nobody has to be a genius
Yeah,
to
but
say,
they're flooded, but they're not flowing.
I'm talking a flow where I could see waves, where I could surf on it if I wanted. Okay? You guys are just not going to let this go.
Oh, boy.
are you? I could go fishing in the damn thing.
I don't think a fish can survive in 6 inches of water.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm
Unless-
seeing
unless
waves.
you're-
I'm
Unless you're
seeing,
fishing for guppies.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I see
Little
too is those
goldfish.
mackerel or what are those, the grunion or what. I see all kinds of shit
Sardines.
in my floods.
See
A
salmon.
grunion. Have you
Coming
ever been to a grunion run?
No, I
Yes.
don't go to the beach.
That's right.
I don't do it, Eddie. Sorry.
Pretty cool. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of pretty cool stuff.
Okay.
Nature.
Hello,
Nature.
Nicholas. Hello, Henry. Hello, Michael. And hello, Stephen Raven. Look at all these people that keep showing up. Interesting. Those YouTube is very. I'm fucked up, huh, listener? Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes, this anklet.
Yes.
Let me see
An
if I can blow
anklet.
this thing up.
Are you talking about like a home arrest
happened to the
anklet, or are
commercial?
you talking about just the cute little?
Oh, the
anklet?
commercial. I'm all over the place. Alyssa, tell everybody about our sponsor, and I'll get this pulled up about the anklet. Oh, I'm all messed up. See what you did with the water? Alberto, you don't know that there's some streets that can flood, but it's streaming, and that it's not a
Yeah,
problem. There's
yeah.
some places that are like that. That
Yeah, but
you
up
can
in
see
the
it
mountains,
just going.
the foothills, if the water's running downhill.
Oh, okay, see
It's
now
running
you're
pretty
getting
fast.
into you're gonna go downhill at a very very steep.
Not
Okay,
even a
you
steep,
wanna
steep,
get-
just
you could
enough of a decline.
Where even if
That-
it's
that the
not
water
raining, you
moves.
can fall down, right?
No, not that much.
Well, you're putting us
Uh,
on a slide.
Just accept it, Steve.
I can't. I will go to the mountains and I will test this out. I cannot believe 6 inches. You're saying it's actually going to knock you down. First, you said it would knock you down and take you away, and I'm like,
No, I
where's
said
it going
it
to
would
take
knock
you?
you off your feet.
So
Yeah,
what am I
you're
going to
probably
do?
gonna roll a bit.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to roll. I'm going to roll around. I'm going to roll around in 6 feet of water. Is this like a TikTok thing where people will
And
watch
and
and laugh?
honestly, it'll probably be hard to get up again because the
So
water
you're
is
t-
moving so rapid.
Eddie, are you believing this, or are you just
Yes.
you can't?
I believe it.
So Eddie falls down and it's okay. Eddie is a little shorter than me, but
How
say
many
Eddie
beers has
falls
he had?
down.
How many beers has he had?
Okay, say Eddie has a 6-pack. Okay, he falls down and he's just gonna be flopping around trying to get up, and we're gonna be laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
because
can't.
the
get
water
up?
is moving so rapidly.
Yeah, the water
Yeah.
moves fast.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go to our sponsor because this is out of control. I think I've had enough. For my YouTube
You need some
watchers.
natural wonders in your life.
Yes, I do. So why don't you talk about him and I'll get it the short commercial. I'll do the shorty.
Okay.
Since we're talking about 6 inch of death. Okay, let me pull up Alyssa. Here we go, Alyssa.
Okay, our sponsor, Natural Wonders, is beauty products. So be it. It's facial products. It's body products. Everything is natural. It's Natural Wonders. Wonders is spelled WUNDERZ. If you go to their website, naturalwonders.com, put in the M25 show in the coupon area, you get 25% off. I use it. Eddie uses it. I like it. I use the face products. Eddie uses the body products. It smells good. It feels good. It's good for your body, your skin. Everything is natural in it, and 25% off. You can't beat that. Mention us. It's available in the stores, but we prefer if you go online and order it and mention us. So that's it. Go to naturalwonders.com. Here's the commercial.
Ta-da! Oh my goodness. Okay, so did I forget anything?
No, but
What was that?
You were talking about this anklet.
Okay, I know Alberto's going to do something, but I got a message right now on my phone. It's not from a YouTube user, so it's from somebody else. So
I got to do something.
no,
Alberto's got to do something.
okay, no, I saw you holding your phone like you were gonna talk about something.
I was gonna just has to be 6 inches of fast moving water. Okay, so if you just walk into a 6-inch puddle, you're not gonna fall, even if it's moving softly. But it's when it's really rushing.
That's what we said.
That's what we said. We said it's good. I'm asking, how fast is that mother got to be going for you to knock it down?
Fast.
Yeah,
like a flash flood.
600 miles an hour.
Flash flood.
Like 100 miles an hour?
I don't know the speed.
I don't know.
Well, hey, Google
fast. If you see
Google
it,
expert.
Hey, if you see it and it looks fast, then don't step in it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to picture a 6-inch stream going 100 miles an hour. It probably won't even look like a stream. It's going so fast. It just looks like water, and you walk in and it get flipped. That's fast.
Yeah. Because people underestimate the power of water.
Oh, no. Here we go with your big words. Okay, hold on.
Power?
Underestimate water?
Yes.
Which one? Which one is the big word?
Can you give a small word?
Okay, listen to me, guys. I got a very important text right now.
Okay.
From Nick?
No, from Richard. He acts like he never watches, but he's
Bigfoot?
always watching.
He's
He
always
found
watching.
Bigfoot?
He's
He
all,
found Bigfoot. Did he send you a picture?
He's all, you want to go to a stream? I know where to go.
Oh no!
There you
There
go.
we go.
Where
He's
Bigfoot
going to
lives.
kill you. That's
Yeah.
the plan.
He's gonna pull a Dexter. I didn't know
Yep.
about no stream.
He's going to
Take
take
you
you
to the
far
mountains.
away to some
Take you
stream.
out.
By a stream, I mean he's gonna piss on you. That's
Oh
yellow stream.
no, I don't think so. No, that's not the kind of stream I want to die in. I don't want to even be in. I don't know about you, but
Nothing to do with it.
okay. Let me get to the anklet before I forget.
Can you talk into the microphone?
Okay, before I forget, I'm looking at my paperwork here, so just calm down. Jesus. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Ready.
We're waiting.
Okay.
Microphone.
Okay. Here we go. Let me find it. Let me blow it up
It's only
here.
the 329th show, Steve.
Yes, just hold on a second. Okay. An anklet. Some women may not know this. And if you listen to the M25 show, you're going to know now. So
That's
if you're
information.
listening, you're going to listen. You're going to learn. Alyssa, do you wear a anklet?
No.
Darn. Okay. Well, I was hoping you did, and then I would
Means
tell you
Alyssa's
what
not
it,
easy, huh?
what it actually means. Okay. An anklet is a bracelet worn around the ankle. Ta-da.
Ooh.
Widely recognized.
Really?
Hence
a
the ankle
symbol.
bracelet.
Yeah, anklet. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Ankle
I don't believe
bracelet.
it. I
Well,
don't believe it.
there's more to
It
it.
makes sense. Wow.
There's
It's
more
not a
to it.
necklace around the ankle.
More to it, my friends. More to it. You ready? Are you guys want to
Yes, I
shoot
have
off
a
a little
feeling
more
I know what
jokes?
you're going to say.
What do you? Oh, go ahead, Alyssa. Alyssa's
I
very
can't
smart
remember,
today.
but say it. Say it. I think I know.
Here's a drink or coffee. You say it.
Yeah,
Yes,
she can't
say it.
remember, but she knows.
Yeah, once you say it, it'll click in me because my coworker has told me.
Okay, well, I swear, Alyssa, she's a human thesaurus, huh?
I am. I'm an encyclopedia. I read a lot, I tell you.
Something sexual. Huh?
You just got to
Mhm, it
remember
is.
you.
It is something sexual.
Okay, well
Go
then
ahead, Steve.
let me finish it. This
Go
sexual
ahead.
thing that women should know about when they think they're walking around all cute. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We know it's an anklet is a bracelet worn around the ankle, widely recognized as a symbol that a woman is married, yet available to other men for sexual activity with the husband's consent and encouragement.
Yeah.
What?
She's a swinger.
Mhm. That's what it means, Eddie. Some
Says who?
I'm
ladies.
not married, so
Says
I
who?
don't have an anklet.
What do you mean? Says who? It's a symbol. It's a symbol, Eddie. It's a symbol.
It's like the upside down pineapple.
Like the upside down pineapple. People do little things so they know. They can't just go out and go,
It's subtle.
hey, my wife here, I want her to fuck you. And I'm okay with it. They do little signs so in their little community.
That's the same thing as the upside down pineapple. That's what that was. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, that's a different thing. So
Did you
I
get
guess that's
any luck with that, Steve?
like I said, we're talking about an anklet right now. Okay?
Do you wear an anklet, Steve?
No.
Yours too.
I
One
wonder
in
if it
each
works for
ankle.
men. Men's available too, huh? Hey, maybe I'll put an anklet on. Go out there and say I'm
As long as it's
available.
not the big, thick black one.
The what is that called? The monitor bracelet. Is that what you're
Yes,
talking
the
about?
monitor bracelet.
House arrest. So anyway, any of you ladies that are wearing anklets,
Oh, someone, how funny. A Facebook user commented
Oh.
right or left anklet. How can you be a Facebook user
how
with no
how,
name?
how about look at that? What is that? How does that happen? Usually
I
that
don't see
means
it.
you're not, they're
You're no
blocked.
longer active. Yeah,
Hey, Facebook user, you got some explaining to do over here.
right.
How could you be friends of our show?
That's
But
probably
it
what
looks
that's probably what they put on the name, Facebook user.
and then they just put
Oh.
a blank. Hey, that's pretty smart.
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but
incognito.
that's smart.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Oh, wait a minute here.
Oh, but
Oh, you know, Steve found out who it is.
I've tried. Yeah, there's some sneaky people in my life, and Alyssa knows this too. There's people that are sneaky that
The
Yeah.
people
try.
we're talking about the pre-show.
No, no. Could you imagine? No.
right?
Yeah,
You
that
never
would
know.
be crazy. Yeah, you never know. What if that's a sign?
I don't know.
Interesting. Eddie, what do you think about this? Hey, Facebook user, it could go on either ankle. Either ankle. So, like, if one of your ankles too swollen, put it on the other one. Whatever. Wear them on both to let them know you're ready to go right at ASAP.
Double
Oh, my-
trouble.
Double trouble. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That swinger life is a kind of a big thing these days, and I didn't know that. You know. Okay. What's more offensive, to be called a pussy or a bitch? America wants to know, and around the world.
Well, people have called you both. So what do you
Yeah.
say?
Well, I mean, I can say what I think, but I'm
I
asking
think
you
I'd be
guys.
more offended being called a pussy because in my mind,
Yes.
a pussy is someone who is weak, and a bitch is just hello, me right here.
Okay. Eddie?
Yeah, so I'd be more offended by
Be
being
called a
called
pussy?
a pussy.
Yeah, I think a pussy is more.
Yeah. You'd
I
rather
think
be you'd rather be called a pussy would offend you more than be called a bitch.
No, they were both offensive, but
What
Yeah.
what would be more offensive to you?
a pussy.
Okay,
Yeah,
Alberto.
I don't think it's more or less the word. I think it's just the meaning of the word.
Alberto.
I don't care.
People call me a bitch, and I said, "Tell me something I don't know."
Well, I remember this story in high school. There was this girl. She was talking, and she's all, this dude. He called me a pussy, and I just laughed. And I'm listening to the conversation. He said, "Yeah." I go, when I think of a pussy, I just think of a pussy laying there on the table. Now, if he calls me a bitch, that's a female dog. It was a black chick. She's getting all dramatic, right? Bitch. I don't look like no dog. Pussy. It's just a piece of pussy laying on the table. And she's like, I'm like, I guess that makes kind of sense, Yeah. She looked at it like that, not like being weak. She just pictured the actual poontang laying on the table. She's all, "Fine, call me pussy all you want. That's just a piece of meat. But don't you dare call me a female dog. I whooped that ass." I never forgot that.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what you think of the word, what you take the word, what meaning you think the word has. So,
Yes, true. Very true.
Because I think of a bitch as someone who's like a strong person that people don't agree with, So when you're strong and someone doesn't agree with your views of things, they call you a bitch. She's just a bitch.
She's mean.
Yeah, she's mean.
She's mean.
She tells it like it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be me.
Well, I mean, but that's how you use bitch to describe a woman, or for a guy, it's probably different.
Yeah, a guy can take the word bitch like pussy. They're weak.
Unless you're Elton John and you use it, but
this is very strange.
Oh, Steve's getting more text messages.
No, that I'm looking on I wanted to type on this Facebook user, push it and see where it takes me, but it's gone now. It's gone on the. It's still out here up here on the.
It was a glitch in the
But
matrix.
you can't click on their profile.
Yeah, it's not on the live stream. Where you can go to the comments on your phone or something. It's gone, but I see it's still on here. I see
it's still here.
Someone
who made a profile made a comment and then deleted the profile.
People are sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
My stalkers are one of Alyssa's stalkers.
Maybe
obviously
yours.
Alyssa's.
That could be Alyssa's.
Nobody's gonna stalk Steve.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was pretty upset earlier.
Yeah.
Trying to see what I'm gonna say.
That didn't make it to the real show, so.
Well, no. Well, I said what I felt about them.
I
don't even want to talk about it. Both said to be happy.
Well, you
They're
brought
back.
Oh, I know who it is.
Richard?
What happened? You can't afford your name?
He said they took it away from him.
You too ugly to have a picture?
Oh my God. This is the most embarrassing moment of my time right now.
Because
To
you
be
found
friends
out who
with
the Facebook user is?
He's trying to hide himself to show that he doesn't watch the show. But the shit he says, he always says when we talk.
Is it Will?
No. It's like say Alyssa was trying to be incognito and she joined one of these things that put Facebook user. And she's trying not to be noticed, right? And she's asking questions and then she says something like, "Yeah, that 6-inch of water will knock you on your feet."
Something
would
obvious so
know.
you know who it is.
Well,
Yeah.
obvious.
It won't knock you on your feet. It'll knock you off your feet.
Okay, it'll knock you off your feet. We would know exactly who it is, right?
Right.
Well, this Yahoo doesn't understand.
Yahoo?
Yeah.
Yes. He doesn't understand that he's saying things that I know him for. Anyway, I'm not going to give him no time on our show. Go get out of here. Messing up my.
Messing up his flow.
Hey, what do you think about people who have a Facebook that says their status is open relationship? Do you think that's just being funny, or do you think
a status?
Yes?
Oh, I thought it's complicated. I don't know. I haven't changed my status in a while.
There's one that's called it's complicated. There's one that's an open relationship. There's one that's married, divorced.
They should just have an upside down pineapple.
Look at Eddie's making a Facebook right now.
Eddie's changing his to open relationship.
Eddie's probably a Facebook user. You know, he want
Is that
his
Eddie?
own name.
Okay, I'm
No,
going to
I'm
tell you.
not.
Hey, the Facebook user is Richard. Richard, I got to ask you, how did you do that? How did you turn your
Mm.
He
Facebook
just
profile?
changed the name.
You changed your name to Facebook user and took off your
Yeah,
picture.
his first name is Facebook. His last name is User.
But I don't think he's.
I don't think he's smart enough to do that.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. But I
Oh,
want to be nice about it.
That's low. That's low.
Well, because that's a lot of work to do that, Eddie. Oh,
For
look
that,
at Eddie.
He has,
Eddie's
to,
a
he has to
Richard.
go find. He has to go find that the picture of the cutout. That's too much work for him.
Oh man,
He can't find Bigfoot, but he can find that. No.
Put meta user.
a pet. Have you ever heard anybody be a pet in a relationship? Anybody ever hear of that? Be
I've
the
heard
pet?
of like a teacher's pet, but
No,
a
like
pet.
you know how they have this dominator, and then they have the
where
dom.
they're like a dog and they're chained with a leash and
Well, I don't
that kind?
know. I thought a pet was just
submissive.
somebody who's submissive to their whoever, whether it's the guy or the girl.
Oh, it's in that Rolling Stone song. You know, she's the sweetest little pet in the world.
Mm.
Oh, look at Alberto with this shit. I like.
Yeah.
Very good. Very, very good. That's under my
I
thumb, right?
gave you something. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I guess
a song that couldn't be made today.
Why not?
Have you ever heard the song, Eddie?
under my
I've
thumb.
heard it,
Yeah.
but I didn't. I've heard it, but I didn't think anything
Whoever
else.
makes it is canceled. So
What?
I'm surprised they still play that on the radio.
Under my
Right.
thumb. She's the sweetest pet in the world.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's down. Yeah, but
So is Every Breath You Take, and that's a stalker song.
so's brown
What?
sugar. How about brown sugar?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, they've been trying to cancel that one too. I think
They
did they play it when you went to the concert? No, yeah, they've stopped playing that.
We
What
don't
about
play
me
it
so
no more.
horny?
You so horny? No, that's
No,
still
I,
good.
I don't think that's a Rolling Stone song.
Oh, wait a minute. Every breath you take is a stalker song?
That's
Mhm.
what it's
By
about.
the Police. Yeah.
Is it really?
They make
What?
it sound
I'll
romantic.
be
but no,
watching
it's-
you.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute. Is this what your take on it, or is this
No,
what they said?
No.
I think Sting's actually said it.
Yeah.
He says it's a stalking song.
Yeah, it's about obsession, it's stalking.
Okay,
They just
well,
make
shit.
they just
calm
make it
down.
sound nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every little breath you take, I'll be watching you.
This sounds
Every
like
move
this show.
you make.
Sounds like this
Yeah.
show with people popping up on here. Let's play it. Every
Yeah, the Facebook user. I don't know. That's a stalker.
That's a stalker. Eddie, what do you think? You think stalkers are cute?
Stalkers are cute.
Yeah, if somebody was stalking you, would you like it? If
Depends
she
on
was,
who it
if
is.
she was a pretty woman.
I heard Eddie has a stalker, but he's not happy.
It depends on who it
Ooh.
is.
Which is who? Who's a stalker?
Is it
I
the
don't know.
Facebook user?
I do not know.
It's a Richard.
Eddie has a stalker for real? So a female?
Or is
I
it a
heard
male?
rumors.
What do you know? Share what you know.
Not that I know.
Come on. You can't
No,
just throw it out
it-
there and then not continue the
It's one of
story,
those things we
Alberto.
don't talk about.
Not that I
Okay,
know.
We don't talk
Hey,
about
look-
Bruno?
Bruno, the movie.
No, it's just like that's one of the things we don't talk
Oh,
about.
so
like
Eddie,
like
you
Encanto.
need to talk to Alberto. He knows something about you don't know.
Yeah, apparently.
Somebody's stalking
No,
Eddie.
then I have to reroll my sources, and no,
I hope
I don't want to get people in trouble.
Okay, can I at least ask this one question? But I
Sure.
won't ask names. Is it a guy or a girl?
Yeah, it's a girl.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Eddie's 50% safe. You know.
At least Eddie, you got a girl stalker.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Alyssa, how about you? Since we're talking about stalkers, we might as well ask everybody if they got a stalker in their life.
Shout out to our stalkers.
Shout out to the
I've
stalkers
had
watching
some
us.
in my past.
Yeah. Eddie?
Yeah.
Well, we know Eddie does now, but
Apparently
you didn't
Eddie
even know
does.
that.
And he doesn't even know it.
Eddie doesn't
Apparently I do.
That's a good stalker when you don't know they're stalking you.
Yeah.
Okay, Eddie, since you found out you have a new stalker that you don't know about, did you know of
A
any
new
of
one.
yourself?
No.
Nobody ever stalked you?
Eddie stalks his ex-wife.
I wouldn't call it like
He's the stalky.
when I was in junior high there was
the
But I wouldn't
stalker.
call it stalking. It was more like flirting, but not stalking.
Flirting? How do you get flirting to
She around
stalking?
every
I mean,
corner.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she was like always.
She put hearts on Eddie's sock.
No, she would like.
She
Leaving
tattooed
notes in
his
his
name on her
locker.
ass.
She was always wanted to be around me, and
She saw Eddie talking to another girl, so she beat up the other girl.
So that was stalking to you? She was just looking
mean,
at you. And...
yeah.
I'm talking of
Oh,
grown
no.
up shit. I'm talking
No.
of grown up stalking. Like
I'm talking about a bunny being put in a pot.
No.
Right?
I'm talking about that. They mean business stalking. They want you no matter what.
No.
No, leaving notes on your car.
It's because Eddie doesn't have social media,
Yeah, I don't.
so no one can stalk him.
I don't mess.
low-key.
I don't mess with that stuff.
Eddie Stalker actually made a social media for Eddie.
Oh my goodness. That's too much. Eddie, have you ever had an ex or a girlfriend poop in the bed?
No.
On purpose?
No.
Because she was mad at you?
I don't date the kind of women you do, Steve.
I'm just asking. What do I have to do? No, it happens. I mean, I heard about this that trial thing where somebody's claiming that.
Is that a major problem in relationships?
Well, I don't know what that. What do you think, Alyssa,
How does
for a woman to
relationship
go that
get
far?
to that?
Yeah,
Yeah, like how does it get there?
that's got to be pretty. Why? Okay, first of all, let's break it down for a minute. If you poop in somebody's bed on purpose, is it because you really don't like them, or you're giving them, hey, you're nothing but shit, or what do you get out of that, Alyssa? What I'll ask everybody. What would it take for you to do that to a guy, to actually really not like him, or to is it
I
I don't
setting
even
him
know
up?
how. Like, it wouldn't even be like in my thought to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think of doing something
Yeah, I
like that.
wouldn't think of doing that either. I mean, I
But-
would break something or like cut your
But-
clothes maybe if I was kind of that crazy, but
But if you would,
Set
I
his
mean,
house on fire.
what would it take
Yeah.
for you to do that? I mean, if just say if you would do that, would it be out of hate? Would it be out of comedy? Would it be out of this is what I think of you? Or
I would think it would be out of hate.
Eddie, what do you think
No.
if that happened to you? Would it be out of
It would
If
have
you
to
did
be
that to somebody.
something. It would have to be something like really bad.
like you would not like be too happy with you wouldn't like the
Yeah.
person, or you would
No, because I wouldn't do that to someone I didn't like anyway. So I don't know. It would have to be like they physical. I don't know.
it
I don't
take a lot of nerve to do that.
Yeah,
right?
it would take. Yeah, it takes a lot.
Alberto, if you took a shit in somebody's bed, would it be because you didn't like them, or because you just didn't have time to get to the toilet, or what would be your
Yeah,
reason?
it could be that. You're going in
See-
for surgery the next day, so they make you drink that one thing,
Yeah.
and you just can't get out fast enough.
Have
Oh
the
yeah,
runs.
no, because that's the runs though. It was actually a log that was left on the bed.
I don't know. I don't know what could bring me to do something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
how
then-
would
but
you
then-
do
but
it?
then
Would you
relationships-
squat, or would you lay down on your side? How the hell would you actually get in position to do that?
Right?
The
That's probably
squat.
what squatting,
Squat.
makes it come out easier. So
So you'd have to actually get on top of the bed,
Yeah, you have
standing
to
and
get on-
squatting. Oh boy,
Get on,
Well, you-
on the mattress and then
it's not
squat.
that hard. I mean,
I got to tell you
you
this:
go from
if I
lying
was-
down on the bed
And
to
then my
squatting.
thing is like, how does she do it without peeing on the bed?
Well,
wait a minute.
Sorry, we don't know female how it works with a female.
Oh, so when a
If
female
both comes
poops,
out
she
at the
pees?
same time.
Sometimes, yeah, because you're pushing and you're usually pee first. Well, maybe she peed first and then she went and pooped. I don't know.
Maybe she pooped and then peed on it like a topping. Maybe she was really pissed.
Oh man, that's a
I
sneaky
don't
ass
know.
mess.
I didn't know girls pee when they poop. I don't know. I'm learning new shit today.
I usually pee first. A little
Eddie, do you-
TMI,
Eddie-
but yeah.
Eddie, when you go poop in the can, do you pee
Sometimes.
at the same time?
Yeah. Well, not at the same time, but
Yeah, usually
Yeah,
pee
for us
first.
guys,
and
for us
then-
guys, we gotta stand up, or we stand
No,
first
but-
and then we sit.
Oh, wait a minute, Eddie.
Or
when
you
you're
sit and
sitting
you push
down,
it down.
when you sit on
sometimes
the toilet, you pee.
sometimes when you're
You-
going, you have
What
to
do you
do the
do? You just push your wiener down between them?
Yeah, you push it
Yeah.
towards the.
Wait a minute,
towards the
listen. What are you
toilet.
talking about over there?
Hey, listen, watch this man do it.
I know these things.
So, do you feel kind
Yeah.
of weird, Eddie, when you're sitting on the toilet and you're peeing?
Sometimes.
Do
Well,
you feel
not
like,
weird.
You feel like
just
you should stand up and do
you
it
feel
like a man?
relief. Well, not if you have to go poop too. Just do it.
Do you ever just for the heck of it just sit down and pee?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Do guys do that? Alyssa, do you know of any guys that's just the way they pee?
No.
Whether they have to not poop or not, they just they rather sit on the bowl and pee.
No, not that I know of.
If you dated somebody like that, how would you feel?
I'll be like, whatever. Just don't pee on the seat.
I guess it's better. Than,
Yeah, it's probably
Thank you.
better. It's like they're not peeing on the toilet. It's not running down the side. I'm like,
And the
I
seat
don't know what
will-
it is with guys, and I don't know how come they can't aim in the toilet sometimes.
Well, hey, wait a
Well-
minute here. Wait, now you're getting into some
Feminist shit. You know,
No,
here-
you're getting into argumental territory. You know, sometimes when you pull it out and you're pointing it towards the toilet, you don't know
It
what kind of
squirts all
power.
over the place.
Yeah,
maybe,
well,
maybe there's like a hair in the way or something. It's kind of
a hair.
A hair.
Cody has the pee hole or something. You know.
Wait a minute. Now, I don't
So,
know.
And it
so
goes
the
like
first
this?
shot, yeah,
I
you
got
know, you might shoot out.
I don't have no hair growing out of my pee hole.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm cut down there, so you know I don't have much protection.
Well, you're talking about hair. Where's
Well,
this
with a
hair
pubic
coming
hair,
from?
what do you shave your? I'm sorry, I guess you shave it down there.
Well, oh, you're talking about your pubes that go all the way to your wiener? Maybe
Yeah,
you should cut
sometimes.
it a little bit. Holy mackerel! That's
All right,
70s shit
I'll
right
shave
there.
them down for you.
Trim it.
Okay, I'll send you a picture.
Eddie, are you like that too? Are you like you buffed out down there with the pubes?
Is it like this kind of thing?
You
No.
can't even find your wiener.
No.
Where you at, little man?
Eddie mooses them; they're all smooth.
Oh, you have to wait till you start peeing to find it. Follow the stream. Oh
No.
man, I don't know. It's just too much for me.
Well, yeah, actually, sometimes you know, when it first comes out, you know, there's something wrong, and you're gonna get
gotta adjust.
it's gonna shoot out the wrong way, and you
Well,
gotta.
just sometimes it comes out stronger than other times, and then you hit the top of the back of the bowl, or sometimes it comes out slower and it'll
Mm-hmm. Well, and
go
then
right
you
in
guys
the
don't
middle.
clean it up, and then it's like,
Oh, here we go. Now you want to jump into the cleaning part. I thought we were talking about
that's
how it
women's
gets
work.
all over.
that's our main complaint.
Well, I thought the women are supposed to clean it.
Oh.
Are we in 1950?
That's
See, I
why
gotta
we're
do the
here.
dishes. You want me to
Steve,
clean, cook, and do
play,
the dishes?
play under my thumb to get us out of here.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, you know what? I try my best to hit the toilet. I look at the hole in the bottom where
Yeah,
you
it's
know
not
where all
like
the
we're
guys-
not.
No,
It's not
you
like
guys
we're not
pee like
trying.
the hole is like this big. The toilet is that's a big target.
Well,
Hey,
sometimes-
Alyssa, why don't you try standing up and peeing in the toilet?
I can do that. I've done it
No,
before.
I'm not talking about squatting over it. I'm talking standing up
No,
away from
I've
it.
done it before. I've peed in a urinal before.
Okay, so wait a minute here. So you
Because I have no shame going to the man's bathroom. If I have to pee, I'm gonna go.
Why would you go in the urinal? Why don't you go sit on the toilet?
Because it's gross in there. You guys,
'cause
you
we
guys are
messed it-
gross. You
'cause we
guys'
messed it up.
bathroom is nasty.
Because it's nasty, but you'll drop your trousers right there, ass
don't
hanging
drop
out.
my
in
trousers.
front of guys standing in the urinal next to you.
You just do
Yeah,
the
I don't
zipper
care.
and you pee through that zipper?
No,
She,
Holy
but I don't.
shit.
she has one of those camping things that she puts in the bladder and has a little, spigot.
I do have a funnel. The girl go.
So if
I
you
do
went
have,
to the
like, a
guy's
funnel.
bathroom and you use the urinal,
A
don't you
girl
have to
go.
pull your pants down a little bit?
A little
'Cause-
bit, yeah. But you just kind of like aim, and you can, you aim.
I've never seen
It's
anything.
like
I've
a
seen-
guy.
Hey, Steve, you remember when I said I want to take the show to the LA County Fair? See, we just get Alyssa out there. She's gonna have to pee eventually.
I would just wait for her to go to the men's urinal.
Hey, we're giving her lemonade and shit all day.
Oh boy. Well, that's pretty good. I didn't know Alyssa knew how to
Hey.
do that. That's good.
You, Steve, me and Alyssa will be hanging around. She'll be drinking lemonade. Eddie's gonna go put out order signs on all the women's restrooms. we'll trap her.
So Alyssa's basically saying that we're just pigs.
Yes, you are.
Typical
Okay.
woman.
We will leave the show at that. That Alyssa can pee a perfect stream standing up in the urinal or a toilet. Yet us men can't hit shit. We can only hit
Nope.
floors and walls.
The wall. Wow.
Hey, that's only like if stuff kind of
See?
like if you have like if you've taken care of yourself and it kind of dries up, and then you trying to pee to break it and it starts flying everywhere.
Yeah,
That's how it hits the wall.
It goes. Psh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you know,
a big
the
explosion.
pee hole is kind of sealed up. You need that
It's clogged.
you need that warm pee to open it up.
Look at Eddie
melt it.
giggling over there. Eddie knows what we're talking about.
No, Eddie doesn't touch himself. So he
I
has
know.
no-
You don't even clean it. So yeah.
Eddie and Alyssa have no idea what me and Steve are talking about.
That's why you pee in the shower.
Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
Even
Eddie
when you're
just
not- even when
puts
you're
the
not
hot
taking a
water on
shower.
his pedal hole.
Yeah, it's already all nice and wet and warm. It shoots perfectly for Eddie, right into the drain.
Yep, right into the drain.
Kind of like those
water.
like those carnival games when you shoot the water into the clown's mouth and the balloon pops. That's Eddie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, before we go, Eddie, I gotta ask. I know you're famous for peeing on your girls in the shower. Do you ever try to like hit her in the butthole?
No.
Like
That's perfect aim.
Eddie drops the soap for her on the ground and waits for her to pick it up, and he aims like he's at the carnival. She's like, "Oh, Eddie, you're getting kinky in the shower." All right, let's get out of here. Thanks for tuning in today. Where is our stuff? Oh, there it is.
I don't know.
We'll be back next Thursday. Alyssa, will you be with us next Thursday, or is this?
Yeah,
your
I
week
won't
off?
be. I won't be here the last Thursday of the month because
Okay.
I have to work that Thursday because we're closed for Memorial Weekend.
Alrighty. So you'll be with us next week.
Yes.
Very cool. We'll be back
will,
next
I will.
Thursday. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for our guest, Beau Yotty.
Mhm.
Yachty.
Make sure to go to Amazon and type his name in and check out some of his movies. And next month, his movie comes out called, Alyssa?
For the reward.
For the Reward. And make sure you're there to watch it. It'll be streaming. Check it out. And we'll have him back on soon to talk about it. And with that, everybody, be good, be happy, and be a good employee.
Regardless of how your supervisors or employers are.
Exactly. All right, we'll see you guys.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars. Drinking all night like rock and roll stars.